Hi there. This is Laura's digital assistant. She is always busy selling homes and helping clients, so I hope you don't mind me helping her. Ready to make an offer on your dream house? I'm here to walk you through what you're signing in plain English. Let's make this simple. 1. The purchase contract, 1-4 family residential contract. This is the core agreement in every Texas home purchase. It's standardized by TREC, so no matter who you work with, the framework is the same. But what matters most is how we fill it in and negotiate the terms for you. Here's what you're actually signing. Paragraph 1. The parties. This just names the buyer and seller. Make sure your name is spelled exactly as it should appear on the title. Paragraph 2. The property. We're identifying the home here: lot, legal description, and accessories like blinds, ceiling fans, or smart home equipment. If there's something specific you want to make sure stays with the home, I'll help you write it in. If the seller's keeping something, it will be excluded in this section too. Paragraph 3, sales price. This is where your offer gets real. It shows the total price you're offering, how much you're putting down in cash, and how much you're financing. This number should match your lender's pre-approval letter if you're financing. Paragraph 4, leases. If there are tenants in the home or leased items like solar panels or security systems, we'll address those here and attach the appropriate addenda. Paragraph 5, earnest money and option fee. You'll deposit earnest money, typically 1% of the purchase price, within 3 days of signing. This shows you're serious. The option fee, usually $50 to $100 a day, gives you the right to cancel for any reason during your option period. This is your safety net while you inspect the home. Paragraph 6, title policy and survey. This says who pays for the title insurance policy, usually the seller, but it's negotiable. We also spell out who's providing the survey and when. If there's no existing survey or it's rejected, a new one might be required, and we'll clarify who pays. This paragraph also allows you to terminate the contract if there are defects to the title and survey discovered that the seller cannot rectify in time, and defines whether or not there is a property owners association. If there is, we will include an addendum to further clarify how the membership transfer will be handled. Lastly, this section also includes required notices regarding if the property is in a utility district or public improvement district that is also a taxing entity. Paragraph 7, property condition. This paragraph is confusing for most. You're buying the home as is with what we know about the home now as you are signing the contract, but that doesn't mean you can't inspect it or negotiate repairs. We'll also indicate whether the seller is providing a seller's disclosure or a lead paint disclosure if the home was built before 1978. You will also see a paragraph regarding how repairs will be handled and that a licensed contractor must be used. Paragraph H talks about residential service contracts, also known as a home warranty. We find that most sellers will purchase this for you to help with repairs that may come up during the first year you own the home. We will help you choose a plan that works for you. Paragraph 8, brokers. This states which agents and brokerages are involved and confirms that broker fees are being handled in a separate agreement. Paragraph 9, closing date. This is our target closing date. It can be moved if both parties agree or if certain conditions, like repairs or financing, take a bit longer. But this is the date we're working toward. Paragraph 10, possession. You'll usually get the keys once the sale funds and records. If the seller needs to stay after closing, we'll need a written lease in place and we'll help you negotiate this successfully. This paragraph also says that sellers will provide you all the codes and devices you need for the home, as well as disconnect their accounts. Paragraph 11, special provisions. This is a fill-in-the-blank section for factual statements, not for legal language. For example, we can note that the seller is providing a home warranty or that the buyer's earnest money is being wired from a certain account. Paragraph 12, closing costs. This spells out who pays what at closing. Depending on the market conditions, if it is a buyer or seller market, this is where we will add that the seller will cover the buyer agent compensation or closing costs. Paragraphs 13 through 24. These cover prorations for taxes, what happens in case of default, mediation options, attorney fees, who signs notices, and other legal terms, notices and addendums that are included with the contract. Most of this is standard, but I'll point out anything that affects you directly so you're never in the dark. Next document is called the third-party financing addendum. If you're getting a loan, This form explains the type of financing you're using, like conventional, FHA, VA, or USDA. It also protects you. If the home doesn't appraise or your loan doesn't get approved within the set timeline, you can back out and keep your earnest money. Also included is an HOA addendum. If the home is part of an HOA, this addendum covers who will order the resale certificate and who pays for it. You also get a few days to review it once it's received. It will include the most recent rules and bylaws, as well as the current budget. If you don't like what's in there, like high fees or upcoming assessments, you can walk away. Non-realty items addendum. This is where we list anything that's staying with the home that isn't attached, usually the fridge or washer dryer if the seller is offering them. They are negotiable items. If you wish to purchase other items from the seller, like furniture, then a separate bill of sale will need to be drafted. The affiliated business and relationship disclosures. These documents are all about transparency. It lets you know that Keller Williams and I may have a business relationship with some of the companies you'll be referred to, like a title company or insurance provider. You're not required to use them. You can shop around. What happens next? The seller can accept, reject, or counter your offer. If accepted, we move forward with inspections, appraisals, and finalizing your loan. If anything pops up, your contingencies and option period give you ways to renegotiate or exit safely. That's it. The offer paperwork might look intimidating, but it's really just a roadmap to make sure you, the seller, and everyone else involved know exactly what to expect. And don't worry, I'll be with you every step of the way. Ready to make your offer? Let's get you home. If you have questions, just ask. No question is too small when it comes to your future home.